What's up, y'all? So I told you guys I was gonna do a video on my race bike. I finally got it ready, everything is set up. So I'm gonna go literally over every single mod I have done to it, and future mods, like whatever I'm gonna do in the future to it. So let's start by the future because it's gonna be really fast. This bike is set up how I wanted it, so I'm not gonna do nothing else to it. Only the front fender. I'm gonna get a carbon fiber front fender, and that will be it. Literally nothing else gonna be done to it. I just got a new chain, new sprockets, service is like spark plugs being changed. I literally have nothing else to do to it. I don't want to do anything else to it. Only thing it will be like if I really blow up the engine or something like that, then I'll do engine work. But so far it's gonna stay just like this as you seen it. I'm not gonna change anything else, but the front, I'm gonna get a front carbon fiber fender, and that will be it. Even though I like that one, but I'm gonna get it just carbon fiber because I've been overpainting this one too much, and it's been cracking and stuff too. So it's way too old already too. I've just been painting it over the years. But that's the only thing, just carbon fiber one, maybe these titanium bolts because this is pretty heavy. But everything else is gonna stay the same. Now going to like all the mods in general on the bike. Let's start on the front. Let's start on the wheels, right? I have HP BMW wheels on this bike. Yes, they are BMW. Even like OEM BMW wheels is gonna fit you. Any carbon fiber BMW, any BMW wheels is gonna fit on a GSXR. On this year, it's GSXR. I don't know about the other models, but about the L7s, like this bike, 2017 to 2025, they're gonna fit. The front one is gonna fit just the same. The only difference is that in the front one, you're gonna have to put these little spacers right here, because the brake is kind of like on the BMW, it's kind of like wide, a little bigger, you know what I mean? And it's gonna scrape down here. It's gonna make that funny noise because it's gonna scrape on the caliper. Just gotta put like a little spacer. But you don't need nothing else. Literally no difference. Same spacers as the GSXR. But for the rear, for the HP wheels, at least, no, I don't know about the BMW, but the HP wheels, you do need a different spacer on the brake side. On this side, you don't need nothing else, but on this side, you gotta get like a thinner spacer because the bearing is smaller. It's like a smaller bearing than the GSXR, so you gotta get a thinner one to don't mess up the dust covers on the wheel. But that's it, literally that's it. It feels the same. Let's keep going. Let's go up here. Let's see what's up. These covers I got on eBay, like 20 bucks. I painted them myself. Hey, pretty decent, pretty, you know, solid. I don't like things with brands names on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, they do the work. I did take the belly pan off. You see, I don't have that fairing down here, like the one that you bolt on into here and stuff back there. I don't have it. Mainly the reason why I don't have it is because it was like a color, and I took it out because I didn't want to paint it black and stuff. So I was looking, and I also didn't want to buy the carbon fiber one, and it's less weight and it's easier. I won't be scraping it and stuff. And the mainly reason why I like it, and I figured out after I did it, taking down the belly pan, is the oil filter. Every time I do an oil change, which I do like once a while, I don't have to take nothing. I literally can do it right here. Take it off the filter and the bowl down there, you know what I mean? It's super simple and easy. I don't have to take no fairings or nothing when I do an oil change. But since I took it off, I did put this bracket right here. I made this little bracket because the, you know, has like a black plastic piece and it's kind of ass. So I put this bracket right here, 100% safe. It doesn't jiggle or nothing when you're riding. I got titanium bolts, the caliper, and I got titanium bolts right here. Everything else is literally like OEM bolts or like heavy ass bolts and stuff. I don't got blinkers, carbon fiber from Moto Composites. This cover, I got it from AliExpress. And the tail carbon fiber, all this carbon fiber down here that you see with these aluminum light bolts, they from Carbon Easy. This right here, the side tank panel, and the whole back from Carbon Easy. But it comes with no lights, so I had to buy those lights on eBay and do holes in there and then put them in there. They pretty professional. This is a normal light, the night light, and this is the brake light. You install it yourself, you know, you little wire management and stuff, and it's good to go. Cytronics, I had like a hot knife, and I did like a hot blade, and I went around it with the plastic, and I burned it the same size as this, and I put that in there, and I kind of like glue it good to go. No need no bracket mount and all this stuff. The windshield is from Zero Gravity. I love them. I have the same windshield on my other bike, which is super perfect. Like, it's just as big as I wanted it and everything, you know, it just fits on it. LED lights, carbon fiber headlight. So you can see right here, carbon fiber headlight. I did took off the stabilizer. You see, I don't have a stabilizer. You'll see it down there. Normally it goes bolting to there, down there. I don't have a stabilizer. I don't have ignition. I have ignition delete. I have off. This is like cheap. These ones levers are cheap. It don't matter how cheap they are, bro. They work. They fit on it. Just make sure you put Loctite, and it's gonna work 100%. This is OEM. I took off my end bars and I put plastic clips in there just to save weight. What else from the front? Yeah, my brake. I don't know how. I forgot the name of this. The brake reservoir thing. All I have is this, and since I only have one brake, which is like a little distance down there, it's pretty simple. When you have like a bunch of brakes and shit, this starts going up and down depending how hot it gets and all the stuff. But since I only have one brake and it's pretty like small system, the fluid doesn't barely move, you know what I mean? So which is totally fine. I can control it. So I only have this little thingy right here, and it's 100% safe. I've been using it for a year now, a year and so, and it works 100%. All this is bolting together. You see, you don't have any type of funny movement or whatever with the wind. It's pretty solid. I gold tape the airbox, and gold tape the tank, and gold tape the intake air vents. And I did it because when I'm going hella fast, bro, like maxing out 6 gear, the freaking vents, for some reason, they open up. I don't remember which side was doing it, but it was like coming apart. So I had to take everything off, and I kind of like put them together, put glue and everything, and then I put the tape just to make sure they don't open up anymore. And they haven't been doing it, but it's just weird, bro. Like, come on. Okay, let's keep going here. So 100% recommend, if you don't have it on your bike, to get one of these strong 90 degrees freaking thingies, because they're super simple to put air in and out. And that way, in summertime, at least in Vegas, it's super hot. You don't risk it, because you have a rubber one, sometimes they break and start busting out and stuff, and you don't want that happen when you're riding. Here I have both of my fans. I have my oil cooler. I have all my system inside. Like, of the engine is 100% stuck, but I don't take anything just to make it lighter, bro. Like, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna stay. I'd rather just keep both of my fans and all the stuff, because Vegas is pretty hot, and you know, I ride around a lot too, and I want to risk it. Full exhaust system from Brooks. This is the Pentacarbon. It's about $2,200 on Brooks system, Brooks website. What do I have else? What else do I have? Oil from 300V. You know, 300V from Motul. That's the oil I run. Some more carbon fiber. The chain, that's a 3D chain from DID. I just put it on too. I literally just install it. It's pretty clean, pretty beautiful. It's like curvy at the ends. It's not like a regular chain, you see? It's like curvy, so it shines way more. And it's way less than the regular ones that is just like, you know, like the little bulky ones that you have on your bike and stuff. You weigh a little less too, so it's pretty I mean, honestly, I love it. I taped this. This is the Able swing arms. On any other bike, it's kind of expensive, but on GSXR, they're about $700, a little less than $700. They're in America, so they're gonna take time to ship out to you. But I think GSXR they take like 4 to 6 months. I mean, weeks. I'm sorry. But I mean, they're pretty freaking. I never had an issue with the swing arm at all. I put electric tape right here because the things comes, you know, I don't want it to come off or nothing like that. And a safety wire, because I tied this so hard, but no so hard. Like, I tied it with my hand all the way in the socket, and at the end I go one lap with the, you know, with the whole brake bar thing, and that's it. Like, I literally don't tie it so hard. That's why I put the safety in there, just in case it ever wants to come out, it doesn't come out. This is my rear sprocket at 42. I don't be hiding my numbers and stuff. This is at 42. Front sprocket is a 17 right there. 1742. This bike is pretty light. It's pretty light. I'm not gonna say the weight right here, but it is pretty light. I have an aftermarket spring for my suspension because I'm pretty light. I adjusted my suspension for my weight. I weigh 140, 138. So I adjusted my suspension. What else can I say? What else can I say around here? Just by looking at it. Oh, I have the Brock's kickstand up, which is like way lighter. I also have the kickstand up sensor. You know the kickstand up sensor that you have right here that turns off the bike when you put first gear and your kickstand up is down. I have a little how you call it, like a dummy. I just plugged it. It's like a dummy in there. It literally comes down, it plugs into there, and you plug that dummy in there, and then you take it out. You don't need the sensor anymore. You don't need to buy the dummy. The dummy is like maybe a little less than 20 bucks. You don't need to buy it. You can just take the original one out, cut it, and wire those together, and it works exactly the same way. It works exactly the same way. But I figured it out because when I bought the dummy, that's what it was. It was the cable was doing this U-turn. Like, if I would have known, I would have just took that one out and, you know, fuck around with it. But I didn't want to fuck around because it was the only one that I had, so I bought the dummy. But yeah, super simple. I have an Elif lowering links. I've been having them for years now, bro. And on top of that, I have the dog bone lowering link thing. And the only reason I got this one, Brock 6 sells one like this one, but the only difference that I bought this one on eBay for like a little less than 30 bucks. The difference from this one and the $200 that Brock sells is that this one doesn't say Brock's. It's literally the same shit, bro. Literally the same shit, all black. But Brock's one obviously says Brock's on it, so. But it's literally the same, bro, on eBay. Most likely I find all my stuff on eBay, bro. Literally everything. I have a little safety wire here for the GoPro. But I mean, overall, that's what it's done to my bike. Engine is 100% stock. And internals, what I have done to it, I have the intake filter, which is the H&M. It's the, I'm gonna say H&M. It's the K&N POA F1 filter, which is like, it's pretty expensive. Not expensive, but expensive compared to any other one. But that's the one I have. It's pretty thin. It's pretty transparent, like a lot of air can go through it. I also have crane filter right here. I'm gonna show you. I see what I have on my other bike. Right here, boom, OEM crane filter right there. It's like the black thing right there that you see. I also have block of plates. I also have the tune from Empire King. I have a 91 pump tune on this bike, and I have another ECU with an MR12 tune, which I can just switch out the ECUs and empty the tank, put tank in there to race anytime. I don't have any power commander and none other stuff. I run Q5 in the rear, 190/55 right now I have. I'm planning on putting a 180/55 next after this tire is gone. And on the front I have a Q4, I believe, or Q5 or something like that. Oh, it's a Q4. Yeah, regular size. Regular size is still, the front one is a 120/70 and the rear is a 190/55 size. So I have the full exhaust system that I really told you guys. I have the intake filter, I have velocity stacks from I forgot the name. It's like carbon dolip or some shit like that. It's like $400 or some shit. It's crazy, but it's a one-time thing. So I have those. So I have velocity stacks, intake filter, full exhaust system, Empire King tune. I have the fair gear transmission, which is the Robinson transmission first gear. But I do not have my transmission polished and cut. It's literally like OEM. I just put the Robinson in there in first gear, I swipe it out, that's it. But it's not cut or polished or none of that shit. And pretty much everything else is just like weight reduction stuff. Literally like some bolts I took out, and like the end bars, or like this thing right here. You know how you have this little thingy right here? Took that out. It's just a simple weight reduction stuff. But most likely that's it. The things that you cannot see, which is the inside that I have modified, is intake filter, right? Full exhaust system, Empire King tune, racing and pump gas. And I also have the block of plates, and I literally just changed the spark plugs on it because I just hit right now 10,000 miles. Everything else is literally OEM, like on the inside. I don't mess around with the engine and none of that stuff. My racing gas is MR12 and pump gas 91. That's my two tunes. Everything else is just literally you can see it from the outside. There is no secrets or nothing on this bike, so on any other bike that I own. If I ever blow up the engine on it, then yeah, I'm gonna go 100%. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm gonna go build my engine, but it's gonna stay like this as long as, you know, it gives me no problems. So yep. If you guys have any questions or like where I find any parts or something like that, let me know. This bike been totally before, and I built it from the bottom too. So if you guys have any type of questions, like where finding something or to help with some type of builds or whatever, or something that you want to do especially to your bike, let me know, bro. I might be able to help you, or if I cannot help you, I might, you know, hook you up with somebody who can help you or something like that. I'm posting in a few days to riding this bike and just going downtown or something like that. I can run it at any time, any type of weather, because it's a stock engine. It has everything on it, like oil cooler, all the fans, coolant, and all the stuff. So it's 100%, you know, like a street bike. I don't have to tow it. That's a good thing about it. I don't have to tow it to places yet, but I rather tow if it's really far, just because it's comfortable riding it, but I really don't want to ride it that much. But this is what you guys seeing right here from, you know, it's what it is. It's no hiding tricks or nothing on it. No NOS, no nitro, none of that bullshit. It is pretty fast, but the thing about being fast is because it's not really, it's compared to a lot of really fast light bikes, it's not really that light. This bike is around 350, like 355 or something like that. But I weigh 138, 140, which it makes the whole setup super light, you feel me? When I'm racing somebody who's like 200 pounds, 180 pounds, yeah, it is a big difference. So I'm definitely capping them just because of the fact that I weigh way less, even though their bikes are faster, you know what I mean? But yeah, I also forgot to mention, I just put ceramic bearings a couple months ago too on the wheels. And also I have the fender. You see how this back here, if you have a bike GSXR like this, you're gonna know. It's just bolting into the back of the fender. My fender is cut. I don't have the back side. I cut it in half right here. Boom. That's all I need. So whenever I take it off, I just bolts off, come forward, and done. But yeah, guys, so this is my bike right here. If you guys have any questions or anything about it, like any type of whatever you wanna let me know about or you need help with, let me know, and I'll be glad to help you, bro. I really don't mind helping out people. People text me on Instagram about a lot of stuff. So anything, just send me a DM on Instagram too, or here on YouTube, comment or whatever if you need any help ever with a GSXR like this. Or I won't say any other bike because I really don't know any other bike, but I have 100% knowledge about this bike. So just, you know, hit me up and I'll find you parts or whatever you need for it. So see you guys in the next video.